Hello, hello, and welcome back to Death Stranding. When we left off, we were relaxing and, catching up on all the emails we've been getting. So, when we left off, engineer. S2306. Yours is the true calling. I think I mentioned it before, but I was born in this shelter. Grew up here. My parents are a long way gone now, but they taught me everything I know about engineering. Taught me real good. My dad used to say that making tools wasn't mindless labor, but right and proper work. Not a job, but a calling. Those who answer the call empower others to create, and in doing so, leave their mark on the world. If you just want to get by, go ahead and do whatever. That's what he said most people in the cities did. Most other preppers for that matter. But if you want to live with purpose, if you want a legacy, you find yourself a calling. I think you've done just that. I mean, carrying stuff from place to place is one thing, but forging connections, rebuilding a nation, if that's not a calling, I don't know what is. You and me, we get it. We're doing what really matters. All the more reason we better stay sharp. All right, from the craftsman. You beat the mules without killing anyone? Dear Sam, our local mule chapter hasn't been causing any trouble of late, and I guess that must be down to the lesson you taught them. Look, I know these guys are just victims, really, what with their obsessive compulsion or whatever, but the fact is that they make life difficult. Someone had to confront them, and that's just what you did. Hats off to you, Sam. How about my tool, by the way? Did it come in handy? A little bit. Guess it must have done. If you managed to get out of there without killing anyone. From the Elder. Y'all could learn from Fragile Express. I remember the Stranding like it was yesterday. Craters all over. Inner city comms cutting out. Distribution networks shot to hell. Wasn't no local boys to help a feller out no more. Let alone feds. Nope. It was every man for himself. Every man who didn't work for no private courier outfit, that is. Them ones took it upon themselves to keep delivering the goods folks needed to survive, in spite of the cost, and without hope or expectation of reward. What goods money that ain't worth the paper it's printed on, after all? Nope. Them private operators had to get by on a thank you here and there for fuck all else. But supplies kept on coming. Sure, a few mules on us, but that didn't seem to faze the rest none. The country fell apart, then the cities, till all was that was holding the world together was them, and they knew it too. Knew we'd all be screwed without them, but they didn't hold it over us. They just kept things moving best they could, for us independent out here and the huddled masses in the cities. Fragile Express and them others, we owe 'em a hell of a lot. Bridges, though, he's still got a lot to prove. Peter Ingrid. A humble request for pizza. What? Huh? My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, it's an honor to make your acquaintance. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Peter Ingrid. After hearing so very much about you, all good, I'll hasten to aid. I simply could not resist the urge to initiate a correspondence. My request is such of great importance that I dare entrust it to you, the man who delivers. My sister, bless her heart, has been feeling under the weather, and I fear that the only one thing might restore the color to her cheeks. Pizza. I see, his sister has Italian blood. I wonder if you might be so kind as to collect someone from Lake Knot City and deliver it to our humble abode. I'm more aware of the gravity and urgency of westward journey, but if you could find it in your heart to squeeze us in, I would be ever so grateful. Oh, and my dear sister is something of a ham lover. Please bear in mind that if you decide to oblige, hot. A lot of thumbs up there. I'm gonna have to figure out where he lives and bring him pizza. Mules, heroes, or villains from the Craftsman? Hey Sam, how's that bola gun working for you? You put it to good use yet? Listen, I've come up with a few more ideas for new gadgets since we last spoke. The chiral network makes it easy to share data. You can fabricate stuff pretty much anywhere. In fact, I might ask you to test them out for me sometime. It's in your interest too. What with you maybe having to go against mules and whatever other citizens are out there, or crazies are out there. Ooh. But if you have to throw down, remember that mules used to be just like you. They were porters that when the world went to hell. People trying to help people. And all the chaos and confusion would have been hailed as heroes if they hadn't gone batshit. That's what most people think. That's what most people think, me included. Though I heard it might not be that simple. Might be they started out as smugglers, and that's why they can navigate all the kinds of hard country. Guys like that, well, something tells me they wouldn't be altruistic at heart. Guess there's no way of knowing the truth of it now. Anyway, Sam, I doled out a few of those hermetic grenades you brought me to some local porters, along with some blood bags. If they work as advertised, then our people might just be able to stand up to the BTs if necessary. Could be a new beginning for the whole country, or for whole community. Alright. William L. from Lake Knot City. Test order, Lambda. Find my lost cargo, please. Oh boy, is this like the companion cube? Hey Sam, the great deliverer, right? Benjamin told us all about you. Told me how much you like Half-Life. To be honest though, I'm not sure I understand what it is you do. So why don't you show me? Prove me you're a real badass. Oh. Or is that a high five? Maybe it's a high five. I've lost something very precious. As precious as life itself. Akin to what you'd call, even. An HA even? Aha. Now, you may know who Peter Englert is, don't you? The guy who keeps asking you to bring him pizza? Seems my cargo is somewhere near his shelter. It's got a pretty distinct cube shape. So you should recognize it straight away. Once you find it, bring it to Lake Knot City, please. I'll make it worth your while, of course. Why you or anyone else would choose to make a living traipsing around with cargo strapped to your back is a mystery to me, but I'm sure glad you're doing it. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do that. Alright, let's look at the memory chips first. Glasscraft. Glass is famously fragile, a brittle substance which can break at even the slightest impact. But there are those who say that it is in fact liquid. Observe a piece of ancient glass and you'll see it has flowed downward, just as if it had melted. In other words, it's a mysterious material that behaves like liquid, but can be also shattered into an instant. And these characteristics make it both an artist's dream and a porter's nightmare. It's not that's a myth, I believe, that it formulates from looking at old windows where people are like, oh, the bottom of the window is heavier than the top. It must have melted. But what it actually is they didn't make glass very good back in the day, and so when they were putting it in the window, they were like, well, let's put the heavier half on the bottom. What is this one? No Mine's Journal Part 1. Secret Confessions of a Certain Someone. Yeah, okay. And what is this one? The Honda NSR 2500 OR, a mass-produced motorcycle based on Honda NSR 250, a racing bike which won four straight manufacturers' championships from 1985 onward, and found success in motorsports events both inside and outside Japan. Japanese manufacturers began moving away from two-stroke engines in the late 1990s due to the introduction of emission regulations, which meant that production of the NSR 25OR ceased in 1999. In the world of Death Stranding, all motors are electrical. Cool. Alright, let's look at, so what do we got that's new in here? Let's find it. Higgs particle. From Heartman 1 year ago, near Mountain Knot City. Higgs Mongahan? Why, yes, I know the name. The former leader of the private courier organization, as I recall, which served a large region in the West, and was instrumental in providing continued support to the people living there. But as we were so far apart, Bridges struggled to maintain any measure of influence over their operations. It probably didn't help that the separatist movement has always enjoyed strong support in that territory. In the wake of growing violence by the Demens, we were shocked to learn that Higgs himself was at their head. What to make of the strange development? Why on earth would a man who once commanded a group of devout American Reconstructionism suddenly pledge himself to a cause of American destruction? His name only compounds the insult. Have you heard of the Higgs particle, also known as the God particle? It is associated with the Higgs field, and that which gives other particles their mass. Without it, atoms would fly apart, and matter would not exist as we know it. In other words, its very presence prevents mindless destruction. Cosmic irony indeed. Terrorists posing... Oh. Is it giving a green highlight? No, that guy's thing always has a green highlight. Terrorists posing as fragile express couriers. Craftsman, 1 year ago. Personal shelter. Terrorists have been at it again lately. You heard, right? About how they've been sneaking in and out of cities disguising themselves as fragile express couriers? We'll have another disaster. We'll have another disaster on our hands at this rate. But it's not like we can just cut them out. We need fragile people to keep on doing what they're doing. We rely on those guys for a lot, though maybe we shouldn't. I hear they're transporting weapons now. Why they'd be so stupid, I can't imagine. Spreading shit around that kills in a world where the dead are ticking BT bombs? Sure, terrorists are a threat, and mules are a royal pain in the ass. But what genius figured escalation was the way to go when when we all know where it leads. We need weapons. No, tools that can take down bad guys without killing them. And we need the hardware in circulation gone yesterday. The hardware in circulation gone yesterday. We can't keep folks from dying on accident or getting sick. We can't keep them from dying, period. But the deaths can be put off. We ought to. Violence isn't just ugly, it's damn near suicidal in this day and age. Which is why I'm looking to make a bunch of less than lethal gear in hopes that it prevents a few idiots from getting themselves and others killed. Unknown Man's Journal. Wow. 4 entries. Let's read them all. Today I made a delivery near Middle Knot City. It was my longest trip to date. A new personal best. Back when I was starting out, people tried to warn me off the life, saying it was dangerous for prepper younglings to make runs, and that no one would ever really trust me. But what was I supposed to do? Kids without parents needed to eat too, and it's not like I had any skill. 2 arms, 2 legs, a whole lot of grit. That's all I had to offer. Worked out okay so far. I bring people what they need, and in return, they do right by me. The more deliveries I make, the more orders I get. Never a porter around when you need one, so as long as you don't fuck up too badly, someone ought to throw me you a bone. Helps that I've got 6th sense for BTs too. Pretty rare. Got tongue-tied. Pretty rare that. It's probably one of the reasons why I get so much work. Sometimes people praise me, tell me I'm doing society a service by helping my fellow man. Can't say that factors into it. I'd sooner keep to myself if I could, but I've got to survive somehow, and I sure as hell ain't gonna manage by myself. Another prepper's kicked the bucket. I went to deliver his medicine as usual this morning, but I guess I was pretty damn late. Poor guy wasn't just dead, but on the verge of going necro. Wasn't no time to take him to the incinerator, so I had to dump him in nearby BT territory. Better that than leaving him to go pop, especially since my own shelter is close by. Gotta look out for number one. When I dumped him though, just before he popped, it was like I could feel the BTs reacting to the corpse. Saw the beach too. Strangest thing, but I'd felt it before, when I first disposed of someone. The sensation was stronger this time though, no doubt about it. Don't know if it means I've got dooms, but I'm starting to think there's something special about me. A delivery outfit out west heard tell of my BT sensing ability. That has expressed an interest in bringing me on board. Seems they operate outside Bridge's sphere of influence, and they want to leverage my experience and know-how to expand their operation. Could be interesting. It's funny. I started making runs out of necessity to stay alive, but that's all changed. I'm an altruist now. I live to help other people. Preppers around these parts rely on me. Hell, they wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes without me. What would my daddy say if he could see me now, Taught me a man's his own keeper, but here I am, part of a community, working with other people, bringing the world together. Daddy always told me that the wide, wide world was dangerous, and that we had to stay in our shelters, spend our whole life there, die there. Well, fuck that. Community's what it's all about. Buddy of mine died today. He was out in the mountains on a delivery, and it was so goddamn faggy. I guess he lost sight of the trail. He called me, asking for help, but then the line went dead. I saw the void out from here. He really blinded me. Guess he wandered into BT territory. There's not many us porters left these days. Not many you could trust to get the job done. And you could trust to get their job done anyway. Folks quitting or dying, going mule. Attrition's a bitch. If you're to keep on, we're gonna need, if we're to keep on, we're going to need better equipment and someone else who can track BTs. I can still manage sometimes, but my power is getting weaker. I can feel it. I just wish I knew what to do. Because at this rate, I'm fucked. We all are. Alright, Fragile Umbrella and Suit. Fragile Express Stafford 2 years ago, South Knot City. You think that thing Fragile carries an umbrella? I can see why you jumped to that conclusion. What with the shape of it and all, but you're wrong. If it's any consultation, I thought it was an umbrella too, at first. It's actually some kind of navigational device that Fragile came up with herself. I won't pretend to understand the theory behind it, but I'm told it factors chiral density across the beaches and plots coordinates for her jumps. Fragile got some kind of dooms that lets her move from beach to beach. The way she tells it, she kinda clears her mind and lets her powers do the rest. Maybe it's something similar to the spikes on her suit, with the spikes on her suit. When Fragile senses chiralium concentrations, they pop out, and I'm not sure she'd be able to tell otherwise. It's like an unconscious reaction. The spikes only react when the chiral density decreases. But who knows? Names and theories are just a way of coping with things we don't really understand. Same with visual indoctrination and of the intangible, maybe. All I can say is Fragile Umbrella and Spike seem to be her own, seem to help hone her powers. Alright. Oof, that was a lot of reading we had. And let's just get rid of these messages real fast. Yeah, there's friendly porters. Is that all? How to customize structures, got it. Hang on. Ooh. Vehicles. Driving through water, I got that one. Reloading weapon. Spent weapons reload in private rooms. Okay, that's how it works. So if I bring a gun to a private room, it reloads. That's super good to know finally. So sometimes it is just more worth it to scrap it and craft a new one though, but sometimes I will want to reload, I think. Alright, let's come on, there we go. Examine table. Get our hat on. And let's head off. Hell yeah, I look badass. Alright.
Sam, a lot of clients are requesting you by name. Now, while there are orders we need you to accept, which are critical to the expansion of the chiral network, there are others that you can take or leave at your discretion. It goes without saying, though, that it's in everyone's best interest for you to do as much as you can. And more work means more rewards.
Alright. Alright, that's not far for the pizza. So let's take this real quick. We'll hold off on grabbing the pizza for just a moment.
Prep the prototype bot for transport. Now, you'll need to take it to the distro center south of Lake Knot City. If these autonomous delivery bots prove reliable, they could revolutionize our supplies distribution network. A lot's riding on this, so be careful up there.
Nice. Alright. Load onto truck. Alright. Confirm. I'm not actually wanting to head out yet, though. I want to take more deliveries. Standard orders. I'll take it to put load up. I'll take it to just carry with me. I'll take it and just carry it with me. Material collection delivery. Okay. And I'll take that. Just so it's marked up on my map. Oh, is that the... Hang on. Is that the cube? No, okay, it's something else. I just have to find the cube sitting around somewhere. Heavy cargo load. Putting on foot will prove difficult. Yeah, okay, I see it's the material collection one. It's letting me know. Oh yeah, pizza time. We're gonna try and get the pizza time mission done before the end of this episode. Oh Jesus, really filling us up. Oh God, hang on, is it too much for me? Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna need to store some stuff in our private locker before we take the pizza mission.
Order assigned.
Oh, hang on. Give me all these. Carry this on our back. Confirm. Let's recycle some stuff. Am I not wearing shoes? No, I am. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Alright, confirm the recycling. Okay, I think I'm actually just gonna store everything we have and do the pizza delivery mission and worry about everything else later, you know? Yeah, put all that in private locker. And speaking of private locker, okay, I don't have anything there I want. So let's fabricate some materials. Why is this flight up? Oh, I can do a new thing in the firing range. We'll save that for another time. Let's just make sure we have a Bola gun with us to be safe. In case there's happens to be BTs in the area. Alright. And now let's take on that pizza order and do that to wrap up episode. It'll make this episode a little bit longer, but... Keep flat. Oh my god. So I can't let it go hard. Oh, that's so funny. Alright. Get well, pizza. Let's fucking go. Pizza time.
Make sure you carry pizzas properly at all times. If you do something stupid like turn it on its side, you'll ruin it.
Like that. Alright. So, load it onto the truck, nice and careful. I should take a PCC with me, actually, too. Hang on. Just in case I need it.
Thank you.
Sorry, hang on. Gotta be quick. Where's the... fabricate equipment. Give me a PCC and some metal. In case I need to build a bridge. Where is it? There it is. Come on, quickly. It's cooling off. Flame materials. And just give me 5 like that. And 2 like that. There we go. Just in case I need to build a bridge to make sure I have everything I need for that, you know?
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
Alright, hang on, let's, So I gotta go over there. So as soon as I get out, we should head up this way, because that's where I'm gonna want to build my bridge. Okay. This is gonna be tough. Gotta deliver this pizza nice and fresh. 30 minutes or less. 30 minutes or less. Recharge me a little bit. Oh Jesus. Careful. Alright. Bumpy terrain. Okay, hang on. There's a bridge there that I didn't even see. Come on. Careful.
Still got it.
Okay, hang on. Give me... Alright. Let's build a bridge here. No chiral coverage. Wait, that shouldn't affect my ability. Can I not build when there's no chiral? Apparently I can't even build a bridge here. Shit. Oh shit, hang on. Fuck. Load on truck. There we go. Confirm. Get on truck. Get on truck. Drive. We'll just have to hope that the vehicle does the extend over water thingy it's supposed to do. Okay, we're good. Where am I going now? A turn left here. Careful of that field. Okay, there we go. We're gonna do good on this pizza delivery. Look at this. It's only taking us like, what, 5-10 minutes? Yeah, there's the companion cube. Literally right next to the dude's house.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons
Let's go pick up that cube
belong to
first.
Cargo verified.
Yeah, I'm stuck. Come on. Jeez, move, dude. Alright, give me that cube. Look at that. 3 minutes. That's a great delivery time on pizza. Fuck yeah. Pizza man. Yeah, da 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 da
Delivering
da.
cargo. Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Nice. Look at that. Fucking basically straight line. Nice. Alright.
Thank you for your continued support. Good work.
No special dialogue from this dude? That's it. That's it from him. Okay. Let's build a recharge station.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Let's build it over here in the spot that you would have to walk by to get to him.
Fragile Express
There's no chiral coverage here? How do you... What button is it again?
verified. Weapons
Hang on, I'm trying to...
all weapons.
How do I check my chiral? There we go. Like, yeah, just barely outside chiral. Does that mean I just can't build certain things?
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Shit. Well, yeah, I guess this guy doesn't trust me enough. Can I not, like, just connect him now?
Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be
Hang on. Did I just overlook the... Yeah, this guy won't let me connect him to the chiral network. What the fuck? Alright, well, I guess that's it. So, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode of Death Stranding. We're gonna let Sam sit down for a moment after that pizza delivery. That was fun. I liked that. But yeah, that's it for this episode. If you've all been enjoyed, I appreciate like, subscribe, all that stuff. And in just a moment, end cards should be appearing. So I'd appreciate you hitting one of those to continue watching. I love all you very, very, very much. And I'll see all you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.